Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Ireland. So last episode we won our war against France to take some of their land on the coast here, and they're still having a pretty bad time. They're getting sieged by rebels. They still haven't really made any progress on rebuilding their military, so as soon as our truce is up with them, we'll probably want to go straight back into justifying a war against them if our infamy has gone down a bit. In fact, we could consider releasing some land as puppets to reduce our infamy and also to get some of our colonial power back. That might be a good idea. Also, last time we got called into another war against Austria-Hungary by Italy, which we didn't have to do much in, but Italy got back their core in Tyrol here. South Tyrol, specifically. I think there's a North Tyrol. Or just a Tyrol. So yeah, that's good for them. Let's unpause anyway and continue. We gained a repay debt CB. And the UK allied with Nepal. Okay. We're also building a lot of armies to get back up to our force limit. We're mostly slow at getting canned food, it seems. What was our own canned food factory doing? Having trouble getting enough inputs. Assuming that canned goods is in high demand as usual. It's not in high demand? Okay. We should be able to buy as much as we need then. Interesting. I guess we are buying it. Maybe I'll set up just for canned goods, I'll set up a stockpile. Let's see. We have quite a lot of money. Let's go to about 200. Oh, I have to turn off automation, confirm trade. We should spend a lot of money buying up canned goods. Or canned food. Whatever it's called. Hopefully speed things along a bit here. Just waiting on small arms. And Brazil allied with the UK. Okay, let's increase our relations with Paraguay. I'll set up buy order for small arms as well, while I'm doing that kind of thing. I've been meaning to do it when we had money for a while, so now's as good a time as any, I suppose. Okay, naval supply range increased. And what else do we want to research here? Orgeo output efficiency would be good, and factory throughput. Or maybe we research steam turbine ships so we can unlock dreadnoughts. That might be a good idea. We're upgrading a lot of our naval bases, so once they finish we'll probably be able to build more ships. Yeah, let's get that. And speaking of that, let's spend some more of our money. I don't think we got around to upgrading all of these. Yeah, that's upgrading. That is. We can build one in this province? Or no. Upgrade. I see. These are all fairly low level ones. And in fact we don't even have any built over here. Probably should have built one over here, that one might have made more sense. Okay. Expand. Expand. Okay, that's gone through a good chunk of our money. Oh, and Algeria wants access. Okay. Someone is tampering with our empire. Netherlands is no longer in our sphere. Oh dear. So Japan just spent all their influence to get them out of our sphere. Well, we're almost at 100 influence, so we can just put them right back in. But we'll probably end up losing them. Actually, no, we add them to sphere now, then we should be able to get to 65 before Japan can get to 100 to remove them again, so just have to try and remember to keep an eye on that. Although the UK is also at 59. So they're not actively doing things. Well, I'll try to remember to keep an eye on that whole situation. How about the Ottomans? Oh, we got naval organization and bolt-action rifle armament, so that's good. No, the Ottomans are fine. And we can put through a reform. Let's see. Okay. 14-hour workday seems okay. There's an independent Zanzibar here. Have they always been there? Did they get released from Oman at some point? They look like a good target to establish protectorate. Maybe. Do they have good stuff? Pretty high population in this province. And decent populations elsewhere. Maybe it would be worth annexing them, though we were sort of trying to get rid of colonial dependencies rather than create more. Let's go up to speed 4 here. We have nothing particularly important going on. And we have a crisis in West Macedonia. So none of the great powers are involved in any wars at the moment, so this could be an important crisis. I think we will go ahead and back the Ottomans. And the UK is backing Greece. So they're strongly inclined to support us. Russia wants to support the UK. Italy wants to support us. So if we end up with Germany on our side and fighting the UK and Russia, that would be a pretty good war to get involved in, I think. France not even attempting to get involved in this? They are still a great power. The UK is probably pretty well recovered from previous wars. Well, they only have 103 brigades compared to my 160. And rising. Okay. And our last few armies are getting built. Let's check in on the Netherlands. It seems like Japan is actually influencing them faster than we can, which is not good news. There's no real point discrediting them. Only really a ban does anything. Anyway, ambassador insulted. let's see. We can increase our relations with the USA, or we can gain a humiliate CB on the USA. I think we didn't really want to go to war against the USA because they were likely to have a stronger navy than we do. 26 from capital ships. No, we have a much stronger navy. Did they lose some, or was I reading something wrong before? Let's see here. We have 39 ships to their 139. They have fewer troops than us too. I don't really want to go to war with them. This CB would also only last a few months, and we're, well, I don't say probably, but we could get involved in another war. Let's just gain a little prestige. Let's see how this crisis is developing. We could try and get the fascist party in power. That might be fun. Sure, why don't we try that? Look for moralism. Get everyone in favor of moralism. So it looks like that's how it's turning out. We have the UK and Russia against us and Germany. Germany, of course, extremely strong militarily, as we know. And how is the UK's navy looking? 39 ships. They have 345 from capital ships. Maybe I was thinking of the UK and not the USA. Who knows? Well, we could see if they would accept a white peace. Almost certainly would now that we have Japan on our side. They want residency. Okay. Sure, I guess we'll just take the white peace. That seems pretty good. Gain a little more prestige. Second most prestigious nation currently. Fourth strongest militarily, and I think we've dropped down to 6th in industry. I think we were up to at least 5th, if not 4th. So I wonder if we should go back to encouraging craftsmen for a while. Yeah, probably. Let's see where we currently have our focuses. Or foci, perhaps. Let's hold off on the encouraging bureaucrats, since we're not actually going to be able to do anything with that for a while. And I suppose we can stop with the encouraging soldiers in a few provinces, and we'll go back to craftsmen in our core provinces here. And maybe we start preemptively upgrading some of these factories, though we actually have a decent amount of space, and the ones that don't have space are already upgrading. Let's do a few. Just make sure we don't run into too many employment problems. Let's try and get our industry score back up a little bit. We have discovered Leon Walras. Pronounced Valras, excuse me. For 1 prestige. The Botswana state. We want state capitalism. And Dutch Algeria? Did that just change there? Not sure exactly what happened there. Speaking of the Dutch, yeah, it seems pretty likely we're going to lose them, no matter what we do here. which is unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world. Sure, we'll gain relations with Johor. Steel production plus 4%. Army organization increased. And Jacobin rebels have enforced their demands in France. Okay. They are now a democracy. And the UK is now allied with Russia. Alright. That's fine. They're still pretty weak militarily. And we can put through a political reform. Let's see. Sure, we'll just go to secret ballots. And we're looking for state capitalism again. Greece improving relations. We really are making a lot of money now. Let's see. Reduce taxes further on the rich. And maybe we can reduce military spending just a little bit. Probably don't really need to be at max there. Residency. Sure. And Austria-Hungary allied with France, okay. Good to know. And Navy speed increased, and Upper House has been reassembled, and the Conservative Party, or coalition of Conservative and Reactionary parties, got into power. So, no change there. I think we were Conservative before. Let's see. We finished steam turbine ships, so we're just waiting for this invention to be able to make dreadnoughts. Let's see. Let's get factory input efficiency, maybe? Well, this gives output and input. Though also diplomatic influence could be useful. Let's get management strategy first. Expedition returns without success. Our national expedition to reach the South Pole has returned without success, but they have great hope that another expedition will succeed. Well, obviously, we should try again. Never give up. They've gone down to 10 influence here. I wonder if Japan and the UK are fighting each other there. It could turn out to our advantage if that is the case. I wonder how close they are to getting up to 8th. Their what is their score? 489 compared to Italy's 577. Not too far off. Spain has rebels. Where? Where else do they have land? Over here? South America, possibly? Do they have land up here? No. I have no idea where their rebels are. Hopefully they'll take care of it. Okay, diplomat from Australia. Sure, we'll increase relations with the UK. So the actual proportion of clerks that we want is... Oh, the UK intervened in a war. Is apparently 20%, so we are pretty low on most of these. So actually, rather than encouraging craftsmen, we probably should switch that over to clerks. Where are you? There you are. That would actually be a better idea. Okay. And that is about all we have time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.